Alright, here's a continuation of solving systems. We had a little technical difficulty that stopped the video a little shorter than it needed to be, so we're just going to finish right now. Number 6, we're going to solve from a graph. So you could graph this if you want to using intercepts. However, it might be nice to have the slope for this, and I'll show you why. Subtract your 2 to both sides, divide by the -3, and you get a slope of 2/3 for this first one. And this one we've got, of course, our x is equal to 3, but this would give us a -1 slope after you subtracted the x to the other side. So, like I said, you can use intercepts. So we know that x is 3, we know y is 3, and our slope's a -1. It's sometimes nice to have some extra points when you're solving graphically, because if you just draw a line, unless you use a nice straight edge, it might be a little off, and that might be good enough for now, so let's just check. And then the other one, we had a slope of 2/3, but we had a starting point of, so x is, 2x equals 1, so x is actually 1/2. So it's right about there. It's a little bit trickier. And then we have another one, it's -1/3. So here's this one. It's real tiny, but you kind of get an idea of what's going on. So now we could actually go up 2 over 3 from here. So we're going to go up 2 and over 3, and you'd be right about there. And then once you already see that you're going to be able to intersect, you draw a line this way. You get a more accurate graph, which means it'll be easier to come up with the point. So they intersect at the point 2, 1, and you're done. That is the answer to your system. It's where the two graphs intersect. Last question. Word problem. We're going to write a system and then solve for this babysitting problem. So you plan to work 200 hours this summer mowing lawns and babysitting. You need to make a total of $1,300. Babysitting is $6 an hour. Mowing lawns is $8 an hour. How many hours should you work at each job? So you're going to need to create 2 equations for this problem. And the first thing you want to do is create a job equation, shall we say. So we could call mowing lawns plus babysitting is equal to 200 hours. And then you can do a money equation. So you get $8 mowing lawns plus $6 babysitting is equal to the total of $1,300, what you're trying to save. And now you have 2 equations that are directly related to this problem. Now all you have to do is solve the system. So we can multiply the top one by a -6. That's going to give us a -6m minus 6b is equal to a -1200. And that's going to give us 2m is equal to 100, which means m is equal to 50. So now you already know that you need to mow lawns for 50 hours. All you have to do is go back to your original equation and find out that 50 plus b is equal to 200. So you need to babysit for 150 hours. So your final answer, when it's a word problem, make sure you answer the question and you don't just leave it like that. The answer to this question is 50 hours mowing lawns and 150 hours babysitting. And there you go. We are now done with systems. This is, again, a follow-up of the first video. So if you need to go back and watch the other video, that'll do algebraically using substitution and elimination. And this video did by graphing and a word problem. Make sure you have both videos watched by the time you come to class tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.